Hey guys, welcome back. This is the question for the day. Verify the order of strings in a dictionary. Actually, we are given two inputs here. One is words or strings, okay, for which we have to check if we are following an order in a given dictionary. The dictionary is very similar to English dictionary, but the only difference is the order of the alphabets which are used in this dictionary are different than what we know of. For example, the order of the English letters follows like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, and till G. But that order is different here in this dictionary. Okay. So that order is all given to us. So this is how the order will look like. So the first letter is H, second letter is L, third letter is A, and it follows like this. Okay. And the words are given. For example, like is a word and InterviewDose is another word. We need to identify if like will appear before InterviewDose in the given dictionary. Okay. So that's the question to us. This question is just to identify the candidate's ability to use basic concepts in programming. You don't have to use any fancy logic here. In summary, what I'll be doing, I'll be actually writing a method where I'll check if a word is less than or equal to another word, right? Which itself I can say that's a comparator, right? Okay. So that comparator I'll be calling for all the words while scanning. Because we are going to check if all the words are lexicographically sorted or not, so our return type will be boolean. We can say is sorted. Okay. And we are given a list of words, right? So which is list of string. Okay. So I can say words here, and the second input given to us is another string which is an order. Okay. Now the first part is to have a cache which will tell us the index of the characters, right? So to be able to do that, what we can do, we can create a map. Okay. And character and the index, right? Fine. I can say cache. Okay. New hash map. Fine. And note, we are only dealing with lowercase characters again. Okay. So let's first build a cache. Okay. I'll call this another method. Okay. Build a cache. Let's write this method here, which will return the cache to us. I'll say build, let's call it build cache for now. Okay. Which will take the string of order and build a cache, which will actually give us the index of all the characters in the form of a map. Okay. So assume that we are given a valid string for int I equal to 0, I less than order length, I plus plus, and I am building a cache here. Okay. Now let me put this inside. Okay. Okay. Fine. And I'll say cache dot put order char at I. So this is my key and the value is the index. Okay. So I am actually reading the character and putting its index as a value in my cache. Okay. And after this for loop is over, I will be actually returning return my cache. Okay, so this will return the character map. Good. What I can do right now here, let's say order is not given to me, then if order equal to null, or some sanity check will do, order dot length equal to 0, then we will return false. Okay, because it's not a valid input for us, so we'll just return false. Okay, we can actually add some more check, words dot length equal to 0 or words equal to null, then also. Okay, so all this check I did here. After this, the first step that I will do is build my cache, right? So yeah, I just I did not mention this, like the input, let's say input words are like an InterviewDose and the order is given like this, then the expected output is true. Okay, so like InterviewDose. So first method that we will call is build cache. So we'll build cache, which will return me a map of cache. Okay, good. So we have a cache here. Okay, and the second step is pretty simple. Actually, we'll just run a for loop. We'll start from int I equal to 1. Okay, so I'll start from the first index and I'll compare with the previous index. That's why I'm starting the counter from 1. Okay, so I less than given words of size. So this should be size. Did I wrote somewhere? I just, yeah, this should be size. Okay, I plus plus. Okay, yeah, so this is simple for loop. Now in this for loop, what will we do? We'll just call our comparator. Okay, we'll just compare this string, the current string, with the previous string. Okay, and we have to make sure that this current string is appearing after the previous string, right? So I can say if this string, which is words dot list, right? So get I. Okay, so it's a list, so I'll use get I. Okay, get I dot compare. We would have written compare, right? Okay, so we don't want to compare here. What will we do? We will call our compare method. Okay, so I can say, so is before the first word and second word, right? So first word is before the second word, then it will return true, otherwise false. Okay, to make it little more readable, let's make it like this. Okay, if the previous word is not before the current word, then we will return false. Fine, now let's write the is before method. Okay, so in the is before method, as I said, the first parameter is the previous word, second parameter is the current word, and we also have to pass the cache, right, to be able to see whether the characters are ordered properly, right? So we have to pass the cache. Fine, and now the is before method will look like this. Pass the cache. Let's talk about the dictionary, how a dictionary works. What we do usually when we compare two words, let's say at a particular time we are looking at any character, let's say ith index of S1 and ith index of S2. Okay, and if that character is less than the index of the character from S2, then clearly S1 is less than S2, right? So yeah, the first thing that we will do here is, let's run the for loop. Okay, we'll start from 0, I less than S1 dot length, let's say. Okay, actually, yeah, there is one more thing here. We cannot just say S1 dot length. Let's say we are given S1 and S2, then we have to go till the minimum length of S1 and S2, right? I can say int length equal to math dot mean S1 dot length and S2 dot length. So my for loop will run till the minimum of this both length, okay, I plus plus. Now let's read the character char c from s1 dot char at I. Okay, similarly I'll say c1, okay, and I'll call this c2 for from s2, okay. Now we'll just check if the index in our cache dot get c1, okay, if greater than, if the c1 index is greater than cache dot get c2, then we can immediately say that it's we can immediately return from here saying that it's false. Return false. It is not before s1 word is not before s2. We can immediately say that, right? We will do one more check here. If c1 not equal to c2, okay, so if the character that we are looking at right now are not same, then we'll compare them, we'll see the index, and if the index is c1 index is greater than c2 index, then we'll return false, okay. Else what will we do? Let's see. So else if c1 index is less than c2, then it is actually before, right? We don't have to actually go and compare other characters. Yeah, so return true. Let's say AB and BC, both words we are checking here, okay. So first character is A and the first character from the S2 is B, okay, and now clearly A is less than B, right? So now if A is less than B, then do we even care to go and check the other characters? We don't, right? So immediately we can say that the S1 is less than S2, okay. That's why I'm returning true here. So is before will return true here, and if the C1 index is greater than C2, then is before will immediately we can say that it is false, okay. So now if you see this if block, C1 is not equal to C2, we have taken care. But now if C1 equal to C2, what is going to happen? Let's see. If C1 is equal to C2, then we should not stop there. We should continue doing that check for other characters as well, right? So this for loop will continue, okay, as long as C1 is, let's say C1 is equal to C2. So for all the characters, let's say C1 equal to C2 coming, okay. For example, there is a case A, B, C, and then A, B, C, D. Now for A is same, B is same, C is same. So all these, all are same. And after this for loop is over, what we need to do? We need to check one thing here. If S2 dot length, see in this case ABC is less than ABCD, which is fine, right? But let's say it is just the opposite, right? In that case we'll say S2 dot length is, let's say, less than S1 dot length, then that's a false case, right? So in that case we'll just return false, and finally if we have not encountered any false case, then we'll return true. Fine. This problem is also available in Leetcode 953, verifying an alien dictionary. So I have written the same exact solution here. In the is before method, this is very important, okay. This is what a interviewer would like to see if you are taking care of the minimum length. The for loop should go till the minimum length of S1 and S2, and the last, this case, okay, if S2 length is less than S1 length, then we'll return false, okay. Actually this solution can be improved by using an array instead of a map, okay. Thanks guys, thanks for watching, and see you next time.